Next, we come to those age 60 to 64. Average net worth, including the equity in their home, is $1.2 million. Breaking it down by percentile, the 25th percentile has about $49,000. The median, $229,000. The 75th percentile, $735,000. The 90th percentile, about $2 million, and the 99th percentile, $14.6 million. When we look at those age 65 to 69, the average net worth, including the equity in their home, is about $1.3 million. The 25th percentile has about $44,000. The 50th percentile, $272,000. The 75th percentile, $808,000. The 90th percentile, $1.9 million. And the 99th percentile, $16.4 million. Now, if we look at these same ages, but we exclude the equity in their primary residence, looking at those age 60 to 64, their average net worth is $982,000. The 25th percentile has about $7,700. The 50th percentile, $85,000. The 75th percentile, $507,000. The 90th percentile, $1.6 million. And the 99th percentile, $12.3 million. And for those age 65 to 69, excluding the equity in their primary residence, they have an average net worth of $1 million. Breaking it down by percentile, the 25th percentile has about $8,000. The 50th percentile, $75,000. The 75th percentile, $535,000. The 90th percentile, $1.5 million. The 99th percentile, $15.4 million. This is the decade when most people enter into retirement. The average age for a woman to retire is 62. For men, it's 65. The average age for full retirement benefits from Social Security is 67. Sure, many workers are choosing to extend their working years, some by choice, some by necessity. Some are in a job that they love and they just simply don't want to retire, or they maintain their health long enough that they feel good still going to work. Others work because they have to, because they haven't yet saved up enough for retirement, or they're still relying on that income stream. If you look at these median numbers, excluding primary residence, the median values are $85,000 for 60 to 64-year-olds and $75,000 for 65 to 70-year-olds. I don't have any other way to say it other than that's terrifying. Attempting to retire when you have $75,000 or $85,000 saved up and trying to use the 4% rule, that's going to give you an income of $3,000 a year, maybe $3,400. Of course, you still have Social Security benefits, but at that point, Social Security is your lifeline. The average Social Security check is $1,657 per person, and that's only going to net you an annual income of just shy of $20,000 per year, and you still have to pay taxes. I think that's a very scary position to be in. If you're single and making that, that can be frightening. Of course, Social Security benefits do go all the way up to $3,300. So if you're toward that range, that looks more like $40,000 per year. And if you're coupled up and you both make that, well, then you have a household income of $80,000 per year, which could provide a great retirement. So it really depends on your individual circumstance. When you consider that the typical person in their 60s has a net worth of $228,000 or $271,000, that picture looks a bit better. But more than $200,000 of that is tied up in a home, and you can't live off your home, that is, until you sell it or at least rent part of it out. By the time you're 60, you're supposed to have at least 7 times your income saved up, 9 times by the time you're 70. Based on these stats, the typical person is nowhere near that. In fact, when we look at these numbers, it appears that only those in the top 75th percentile on up are adequately prepared for retirement. Of course, how much anyone needs for retirement is highly individualized to their circumstances. Is your home paid off? Do you want to travel? Do you have a lot of expenses coming your way? Or maybe you're at bare bones. It really depends on your situation. But I am a cautious person, and these numbers really scare me. I want to be adequately prepared. I don't want to live my golden years thinking that I'm one catastrophe away from being broke. That to me isn't golden. I also find it interesting that a net worth of 7 figures still puts you in the top 10%, in that 90th percentile. I really would have thought that after a lifetime of working and saving and investing, that more people would have more wealth, especially at this age bracket. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below.